Hello, everybody. No theme music today. Having time issues. It's about 11:20, so I got about 40 minutes to get this up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna defer my predictions weekly video. I get it done today before the end of the day, and what I'm gonna do is gonna go into the predictions for week 16. We already had one game that went off. I'm gonna get right into it here. Thursday night game, we had the New York Giants at Philadelphia Eagles. It's a pretty good game. I watched some of it. Giants ended up losing, so it doesn't really matter. I didn't pick the game, but here it is. If I would have went with the Giants. The Giants were a +1, and then the over/under. I would have went with the over. So I'm pretty good. So anyway, doesn't matter. I'm gonna try this cue card thing. I think it might be working pretty good. So let's keep going here. Today we have games that are going off on Saturday at noon. First one on the board is Washington at Chicago. The line is Washington -349 is the over/under here. As you can see there, my official pick is going to be Washington -3 plus the under. I think the defense of the Bears is going to be the big decider. It's going to keep it under. I think Washington will still win and cover that because, well, the Bears, they really are not that good. So I hardly ever go with the under, but I think the Bears defense is a big component, or trending upward, given what they got. Okay, the next game is Miami at Buffalo. The line is Buffalo -4.5, and the over/under is 43.5. So you can see there, my pick is Miami plus the 4.5, and I'm usually go with the over. So I'm gonna go with the over in this one. I didn't know it there, but that's what I got going on. Miami's just playing good ball. Buffalo is too, but I think Miami has that wild card with that rookie quarterback, or whatever the hell we want to call him. I think that's going to make the difference, and I think he's looking pretty good. So a lot of things, there's not a lot of body of tape for him too, so most people won't know, or most coordinators won't know what to do. So he's got plenty of that up his sleeve still. So that's my official picks. The next game is Atlanta at Carolina. Atlanta is actually a 3-point favorite, being that they're a road dog. And the over/under is 50.5. These teams can score. We know that. I think Atlanta can score better. My official pick is going to be Atlanta -3. I just think that Carolina is too streaky. Could they win? Absolutely. Will they win? Which Carolina team will show up? I don't know. And of course, they're with the over. So I think Atlanta will win, even though they were a road dog. I'm not totally confident about it, but Carolina showed me that they're a streaky team. I can't really place them where the hell they're going. Next game is Minnesota at Green Bay. It's an NFC North matchup. It is a divisional game. Minnesota just lost it, and I don't think they're coming back. Green Bay has found it, and I think they're still a really good team. So my official pick, the line is Green Bay -6.5, and the over/under is 44. I went with Green Bay -6.5 and 44. It's pretty low, so I went the over as well. So that's my official pick here. So, okay, let's keep going here. New York Jets at New England. Now everybody knows that New England's at home and they're going to win, right? Yeah, I believe that too. The line is 17, so and 46 is the over/under. I think it's going to go over because I think there's going to be a lot of fireworks in this game. Here's the line. I actually went with the Jets to cover that. So I don't think the Jets are going to win, but I know they traditionally always play them tight. So they did this last time they played. There's a divisional game, so they know each other well. So that's my official pick. I got the Jets on that one with the points. Next game is Tennessee at Jacksonville. The line is Tennessee -5. I know they're a road dog. The over/under is 44. I like the way Tennessee's been playing. I just think that they're trending upward. Jacksonville's not. So I did go with Tennessee with those 5 points. 44, of course, I want the over. It's just the way I kind of see it right now, the way the football is shaping up. Tennessee's playing really good ball. Jacksonville hasn't really showed me much. The next game is San Diego at Cleveland. San Diego at the Browns. Line is San Diego -4.5, and the over/under is 45.5. That line is pretty small. San Diego is traveling. They can be streaky, but I don't know. I just don't. Cleveland really hasn't showed me anything. So I'm going to take San Diego as a road dog on that one, but even with the points, and I'm going to go with the over on that one. I just have no confidence in Cleveland. I don't think they have any confidence. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. This is another game where they're both powerhouses. Tampa Bay I like, but I don't know if I want to pick them. So Tampa Bay and New Orleans. New Orleans, the line is -3, 52.5 is the over under. I actually ended up taking New Orleans at home. That's probably the biggest factor. I'm going to take New Orleans -3 points, and I did go with the over because I think that these teams could score a heck of a lot of points. This game is an afternoon game, but it is a Saturday game. There's a lot of games being played today on Saturday. I got Indianapolis at Oakland. Oakland -3.5 at home. Over under of 53. I actually went with the under only because it's a pretty high score. So here's what it is, and here's the pick. So I think that we're gonna see Oakland win that game. Indianapolis, yeah, they got a healthy Andrew Luck, and they put a smackdown on last week. Those kind of scare me, but I just really like Oakland, and I think Oakland wants to make their own statement at home, so I'm going to take Oakland in that one. A few more games go. Saturday, this is an afternoon game, San Francisco at LA. The line is LA -5, and the over-under is 39.5. I have no idea why that line is at 5. LA has this, I don't know. I have no idea. I think this is an opportunity for shitty San Francisco to win, so I'm going to take San Francisco, even though they will be on the road, to win this one, or at least cover that. And that 39.5 is, oh, come on. High school teams can score 39.5. So I like this one. I think this one might be a good opportunity for you to put some money in there. I mean, no, nothing's a sure thing, but LA, if I remember, LA they put up like 3 points last week, right? There's no way they're gonna win, even against a shitty San Francisco team. This is what I think. Arizona at Seattle. The line is Seattle -8, kind of a big line. Arizona has been struggling. I had high hopes for them, but those high hopes are gone. So 43.5 is the over under. I went with Seattle -8 and the over because that's a pretty low over under. Yeah, I just think Seattle's just better now, a better team, and they are divisional, right? Yeah, they are divisional. They know each other well. So yeah, I'm looking for Seattle to win that one. Okay, this one is going to be the Saturday night game, Cincinnati-Houston. It's an island game. Houston -2, and 41.5 is the over under. I went with Houston -2 just because they're the home team. They seem like they want to get into the playoffs more than Cincinnati does. So being at home, and just Cincinnati's I think they're beginning to lose it. So I got Houston at home on that one. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. This is the Sunday night game, or the Sunday afternoon game. So now we're into the Sunday game. There's only 2 games being played on Sunday, and this is one of them. So there's nothing but island games on Sunday, being Christmas Day. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Line is Pittsburgh -6. 44.5 is the over and under. These teams are divisional. They see each other and they know each other well. Baltimore always loses tight ones, so I like to take Baltimore to win outright, but Pittsburgh won't probably win, being that they're at home. But I think Baltimore's going to keep it close the way they always traditionally do. So I got Baltimore with them, with the points. Sunday night, Denver at KC, another great matchup. Line is KC -3, 37 is the over-under. I think this is going to go over because that's a low over-under. And I think Kansas City will win this one. Denver's a good team, but even on the road, it's tough to play in Kansas City. Look for Kansas City to win that one. The last game that I'm going to cover today is Detroit at Dallas. It's the Monday night game. The line is Dallas -6.5. 44.5 is the over-under. I like Dallas. I mean, I like Dallas. I know Detroit's playing good football. They're on top of the division, but I just don't think Detroit is in the same caliber. They're not the same caliber team as Dallas is. So, got Dallas, even if with the 6.5. 6.5 points, it's not quite a full touchdown, so I like that one. I'm pretty confident about that one. That's my official picks. I think I kind of like this cue card thing. It's a little bit harder to produce, but I think it flows better, and keeps me on track, keeps us on track. So if you want to be part of the show, let me know. I'm welcome to do that. It's the guy with no name. I still haven't gotten my other things, Twitter and all the other stuff, but I do want to get that eventually. It's the guy with no name. I will see you next time with theme music, hopefully. Bye-bye.